What if the future of warfare wasn't about bigger bombs or faster jets? What if it was about something way more subtle? Today, we're diving into a really radical idea from Dr. Yogesh Malhotra that completely flips the script on conflict. The new goal isn't destruction, it's control.
This one sentence, this is the key to everything we're about to talk about. It sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? The idea that the ultimate weapon isn't something you build, but it's the ability to just hijack your opponent's systems and turn them right back against them.
Now, to really get just how big of a deal this is, first we got to understand how things are done right now. The current new American way of war is really built on two core concepts: speed and total all-encompassing connectivity.
So first up, you have something called ABMS, the Advanced Battle Management System. The easiest way to think about this is like a military-grade Internet of Things. It connects every satellite, every drone, every soldier, every ship, all into one massive, seamless real-time network. The whole point is to see everything instantly and make sense of it all faster than anyone else. And then you have JADC2. That stands for Joint All-Domain Command and Control. And it basically takes that ABMS idea and blows it up to cover everything. Think of it as the military's central nervous system. It connects the Air Force, the Army, Navy, Space Force, Cyber Command, the whole shebang. The goal is to get everyone to act as one single lightning-fast unit.
So you see the pattern here. The current thinking is all about connecting our own stuff so we can destroy the enemy faster. But Dr. Malhotra suggests this really counterintuitive leap forward. A new system he calls ABMS2, which is built on a totally different philosophy.
And here is that fundamental shift. The old way, JADC2, is all about lethality. It's about a kinetic kill chain, finding something and blowing it up. But the new idea, ABMS2, is all about control. The goal isn't to destroy the enemy's missile, the goal is to hijack it. You're shifting the focus away from spending billions on new hardware and toward dominating the cyber and electromagnetic battlefield.
Let's make this real with a quick scenario, because this is where it gets wild. Imagine an adversary launches a hypersonic missile at you. The old way would be to try and shoot it down, a very, very hard thing to do. The ABMS2 way, you don't launch a thing. Instead, you electronically seize control of that missile while it's in the air, and you just turn it around, send it right back where it came from. The enemy's greatest weapon instantly becomes your own.
Now, that sounds like the ultimate technological trump card, doesn't it? But as we get deeper and deeper into things like AI and quantum computing, we have to face a really critical reality. Technology, by itself, is not the answer. It has some pretty profound limits. It's so important to get this balance right. AI can process data at speeds we can barely comprehend. Quantum systems can juggle a mind-boggling number of possibilities at once. But what can't they do? Well, look at the right side of the screen. They can't exercise common sense. They have zero intuition, no imagination, and they can't truly understand context.
And those limitations, common sense, intuition, imagination, that's precisely why the smart human in the loop becomes more critical than ever before. In a world full of automated systems, human judgment isn't becoming obsolete. It's actually the ultimate failsafe. So let's ask the question. If our incredibly powerful, but kind of clueless systems make a huge mistake, who is there to stop it? And this isn't just some philosophical question. There's an incredible real-world story that just perfectly illustrates this.
Back on September 26, 1983, a Soviet officer named Stanislav Petrov was on duty when his early warning system started screaming that 5 U.S. nuclear missiles were inbound. Now, protocol was crystal clear: launch an immediate, massive counterattack. But Petrov hesitated. He went against the machine, against his orders, all because he had this gut instinct that something just wasn't right. And you know what? He was correct. It was a false alarm. A machine almost started World War III, and a single human being stopped it. When asked about it later, he just described it as a funny feeling in his gut. That feeling, that uniquely human intuition, is something no algorithm can replicate. It's the one variable that our most advanced systems will always lack, and in his case, it literally saved the world.
Okay, so while that human intuition is absolutely irreplaceable, these advanced systems, like quantum technology, they are still going to play a huge role in this new era of control. But there's a lot of hype out there, so it's really important to understand what its actual role is and what it isn't.
First things first, let's just clear up a massive misconception.
A future quantum internet is not going to be a super fast, super secure replacement for the internet you're using right now. It's going to be a highly specialized network for passing quantum information between quantum computers to do very specific things.
So what are those things? Well, stuff like optimizing incredibly complex logistical problems, creating truly unbreakable communication channels through something called quantum key distribution, and developing advanced sensors that could maybe even detect stealth aircraft. It's powerful for sure, but it's specific. It's not magic.
So, let's bring this all together. We have a new military strategy focused on control, not destruction. We have these incredibly powerful but limited new technologies that can make it happen. And we have the irreplaceable role of human judgment as the ultimate backstop. So, what does this future of control actually look like?
Well, the stakes could not be higher. The Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists has set their famous doomsday clock to just 100 seconds to midnight. That's the closest it has ever been. And the technologies we're developing in this new era, they have the potential to either push that clock forward or maybe, just maybe, pull it back.
And that brings us to the great paradox, the real double-edged sword of this new era. The very same hyper-connected systems that are designed to give us control, they also become our greatest vulnerability. Because if our strategy is to control the enemy's assets, you can bet their strategy is to do the exact same thing to us. This is what's known as the control problem.
And that really leaves us with a final, lingering question to chew on. In a future where conflict is fought not with bombs, but with code, not through destruction, but through electronic manipulation, what does victory even mean anymore?